While Russia has targeted the electrical grid here since the start of the war, bombardments have focused in recent months on critical power infrastructure. The damage speaks for itself. Here at one of the country's largest thermal power plants, after 7 cruise missiles destroyed these huge generators, now workers are scrambling to salvage whatever they can.
We have been visiting, in fact, nine stations that are critical for the safe functioning of the nuclear power plants. And of course, the situation is quite dire. We should not hide the fact, and as you can see behind us, this infrastructure has been degraded.
Nuclear power provides much of the electricity here, and those plants rely on a functional grid to operate safely. Experts warn damage to key substations could force reactors to shut down, leading to a full-blown energy crisis.
A nuclear accident can come with a direct attack on a nuclear power plant, but it can also be the result of a disruption in the power grid. And this substation is a critical part of that network that you have here in Ukraine. So when a substation like this is affected or is prevented from operating in a normal way, then you can have a very serious situation.
This thermal power generation plant was one of the largest ones in the entire Kyiv region, and it was completely destroyed in April by a Russian missile strike. Some of the machines in there are so large and they were so totally destroyed, they're probably never going to be able to repair them. And so they're going to a new kind of strategy, which is to create a distributed power generation network all over the country that will make it much harder for Russia to knock out.
This spring, Russia destroyed 100% of our generation facility. So today we invite all investors with some unique proposal. We want to get dozens of small generators from 10 till 25, 30 megawatts.
As Ukraine works to rebuild its infrastructure, the human cost of the war continues to rise. Almost 13 million Ukrainians, more than a third of the population, will need humanitarian aid this year. As negotiations pick up, boosted by the new Trump administration, power company employees work to keep the lights on.
We have very experienced personnel, we have all grids, we have natural gas, we have everything. So we want to invite investors to deploy these small generators in our power station. But most important, what we can provide for investors to attract them, we will buy 100% electricity, but they will produce.
At a recent UN meeting, the U.S. explained what is at stake.
For the sake of peace, we allowed Russia to hold 20% of Georgia. For the sake of peace, we allowed Russia to occupy Crimea. We all want peace, but an outcome that rewards Putin for Russia's aggression is no peace at all.
From Kharkiv, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.